So for today's review, got the brand new for 2021 Serpent from Home Depot, or in my case, Seasons. Now on Orange Friday, this was released. It was made available to anyone for $200. I did not want to pay that. I saw on Seasons that they were going to be getting it for $160, and I figured it was worth the wait to be able to pay 4/5 of the price. I said, you know what, $160 for it is not bad, but $200, I really don't feel like paying it, even though I would be able to get it before most people, because it wasn't very popular. I'm surprised that it's not as popular. Maybe the pumpkin is like a deterrent for it. Who knows? But I am happy with this inflatable. It does have a YEF 125. I know that from Josh's video. You pretty much know all the specs from his video, but I wanted to give you my own rendition of it, just to give you a look of it outside, inflated, and to see the full sheer size of the brand new for 2021 Home Depot Season Serpent. So let's go ahead and inflate it. Now, the first thing I noticed about this inflatable was that if you have the 16-foot orange version or the fogging version, this one is very, very similar. It feels the exact same, other than the fact that it's purple and you have the pumpkin right there. Where you get your extra 2 feet to go from 16 to 18 is right here in the tail. This is where you get that extra 2 foot, because normally I think it would just kind of like circle back up like this if my memory is correct. This one goes back kind of like a fishtail. So I do like it. I like this tail, but it feels the exact same size and looks the exact same as the 16-foot version. So if you want, you know, a companion for that one, if you already own it, or if you're looking to get this one just to have a Serpent, then I would highly recommend this inflatable. It's awesome. For $160, not a bad price. It does have the flaming mouth effect, which is really, really cool. It also has 4 fangs as opposed to 2 for the top row of teeth. That's a difference from its predecessor. Now, is it better than the 16-foot version? I don't really know. To be honest, I think they're pretty equal. It just all comes down to personal preference. Now, this one is a little bit more expensive. I think the retail for the 16-foot orange one was, I don't know, maybe $120 or something. So this one is a bit more expensive. I don't know if the $40 really constitutes just a 2-foot difference and a pumpkin, which nobody wants. Very windy right now. I do apologize. It comes with 4 tethers. I had to have this one really tight because since my yard kind of slopes down a little bit, the Serpent's head, because it's very heavy, tends to lean this way a little bit. So if your yard is not completely flat, you will probably have the same issue. So just note that. I don't like having that tether super tight. I don't like having any of my inflatable tethers tight because I don't want to pull too much on it. But for that one, it just has to be, or else it won't look good. Now it inflates for the tail, even all the way back here. I mean, the YEF 125 is all the way up there. Even the tail inflates really, really nicely. This part inflates okay. The best part of this inflatable for its inflating is right here. It is super tight. That's also because it's where the stitching is, but still extremely tight right there. And you also have this is really photorealistic material. It honestly is. Your snake skin or scaling, which is green as opposed to orange. And then up top you have your yellow spikes around the eyes and the head, which I think look really good. And then of course the unnecessary addition of the jack-o'-lantern right here. The tightest inflating jack-o'-lantern, I swear. So that's pretty much it for the Serpent. I will give you a nighttime view of it because I think it deserves it. It's just too big of an inflatable not to go all out for this review. So overall, I think it's a really nice design, and I would highly recommend getting it from Seasons and not Home Depot. I don't know if it's still available on Home Depot. I think it might be, but if it's still available on Seasons, I would definitely get it from there instead.